Hello, students. I'm bringing to you a mapping here that will help you organize your essay that you're writing on post-colonial theory. We call them concept maps. We use them to try to organize information. And we should begin and move around in a clockwise direction. So we begin here where it says section A. Section A of the paper, you must identify the theorists, or if there are more than one, you put your identification of the theorists you're working with, and you do that briefly. And this section A is going to have a large discussion of the aspects of the theory that are relevant to your topic. And it's also going to be relevant to your evidence from the text. And so section A is an offshoot of what is in the middle here. Your topic, your thesis statement, those are the landmarks, the signs that will guide you and keep you focused. So, topic. You have to design your topic, and from that you design your thesis. And then you now have section A, where you identify the theorists and take a large discussion of the aspects of the theory that are relevant to your topic. It must also be relevant and to the evidence from the text. You do not put the text in section A at all. The text and the textual evidence will go in these paragraphs here, your development. So all of this develops from your thesis. All these paragraphs will develop from your thesis statement. And so now for section B, you're going to have paragraphs that extend from your thesis statement, versions of your thesis statement, along with your supporting sentences. And that's a paragraph. So you may be asking, how many paragraphs? 6? 5? No. Final year students are expected to write much more lengthy discussion. So let us say section A takes up 4 paragraphs. Or, depending on how you write, 3 paragraphs. So here you're probably going to say this is paragraph 4. And then you move on to paragraph 5, where you could address another aspect of your development. Another aspect, another offshoot from the topic and thesis statement. And so it's going to be a version of the thesis. It isn't going to be identically the same thing you're saying, the same words. But if you want to stay focused, put the same thing at the beginning of every paragraph. And when you're doing your editing, you're going to modify it to become a version of the original thesis statement. Make sure that the authors are supporting sentences. Supporting sentences together with a topic sentence, which is a version of your thesis, will be following a meal plan. M, this one will be your main idea, the version of your thesis. And then for these, you should have evidence sentences, that's your E, analysis sentences, that's your A, followed by your lead out sentence, and that's your paragraph. The paragraph must display unity and coherence. Another paragraph develops here, or maybe 2 paragraphs for a particular aspect. It all depends on how you write, your skill that you're developing. So we're probably at 9 and 10. You devote it to another aspect. And when you come to the last paragraph, let's say it's paragraph 11, it must be your conclusion. And do not write in conclusion. That's a transitional device for the high school level. Leave it alone. Don't write in conclusion. It betrays your level of writing skill. No new ideas should be introduced in your conclusion. No new ideas for the conclusion. And so this is an organic whole you're creating here. Your essay, and I've given you the word limit. Okay, there are other things that you've got to weave into your essay. And so, yes, it's challenging your skill at writing again. So the theorist would have said things that will help to bolster your point, enhance the points you're making in these paragraphs. And so you have to put your citation. So evidence sentences could be citations by the theorist from the theory, or citations from the novels. And the two novels are The God of Small Things and Passage to India. So whatever you want to discuss about post-colonial theory, whatever is the issue, you must find examples from two novels. Your examples could agree or disagree, no problem. But you cannot produce an essay based on reading one novel. You're already starting at a point where you're not going to get your A. All right? So remember to use the MLA or the APA and follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules and the regulations, it's wrong, I'm going to mark it wrong. At this level, we can't have people committing plagiarism. So whatever actual words you borrow, they must go within a pair of quotation marks. And as soon as you close the quotation mark, there must be parenthetical reference at the end there of that sentence. If you're not using the exact words, but you have paraphrased it in your own words, you only need to put your parenthetical reference in. You do not need direct quotation marks. But you must have bracket there with the name of the writer, and if you've mentioned it earlier, you don't put the year again, you put the page number only. So go and get the MLA handbook or the APA handbook and follow it. Follow it. Because if you do it wrong, it's going to be marked wrong. So I think that's all I could do to help you with organizing your essay. Thank you.